Alrighty, good morning everybody. Thought I'd start this walk just going through the flowers. So these will get taller, about another foot taller at least, and they really attract a lot of butterflies and bees, of course, and just really make for a nice scenery. To the point where I've heard I'd bust through these on my morning walk, which usually I wouldn't do. And then kind of look and see what our plant life is growing amongst them, and to see if I have to. Hey, there we go. There's monarch butterfly over there. There's one there. There we go. There's one that's just settled in right there. Yeah, 3 of them. I got 3 of them within sight. 4. There we go. 4 within sight. I just had to walk out here to experience them. So, this is like the best show on earth. There's 2 more. And they're just feeding up, getting ready for their migration trips down south. We finally discovered where they go. And it's somewhere down in South America, where they all go to. That was always the big question. Now, here you can see deer have been bedded here. So you can tell they've been laying down here and here. And obviously it's a good place for them. They got a perfect view of any sort of predator that would approach them. What predators do they have? Oh, coyotes. And a coyote can't take down a healthy deer, but I have seen them take down young deer or ones that are lame. You know, if they get hit on the road and it doesn't kill them, but now they can't run away, well, you know, that's Mother Nature. Not being mean, it's just the way things work. People have to realize that. Well, I'm out here for my Sunday morning walk. I'm taking the non-neighbor way, so I won't be saying hi to any of the dogs this morning. Not that I don't want to, just I use these walks to kind of de-stress and deload, kind of work out some things that may have happened during the week, you know, and they're good for getting your mind back aligned. So today's subject will be disappointment. And what causes disappointment? And there's lots of causes, and they may be different for other people. But this is going to be my take on it. And it's not directed at any group or people. It's just a generalization. But I think we set ourselves up for disappointment by a few things. Sometimes we can build up an event bigger than it actually is going to be. And then when we actually get to the event, you know, it doesn't live up to the possibly unrealistic expectations that you have set. And that can cause disappointment. Other times it can be you expect more from someone or someone's than they're either willing to do or have the ability to do, or maybe they're just not at that point in their life yet. And that can set you up for disappointment. Sometimes we tend to hold people to our own standards, what we hold ourselves to, and forget that sometimes our standards were developed over decades. You know, the standards I have now were not the standards I had when I was a kid, and weren't the same level of standards when I was middle-aged, and definitely weren't the standards I had maybe 10 years ago. Don't mean the standards are higher, just means they're different. And the only thing I can go is look back as what did I do in situations when I was at that point in my life. And sometimes when you expect the same from others, well, you set yourself up for disappointment. Does it mean that you're disappointed in those people? Or do you just have to sit back and realize possibly you were holding them to a level they have not achieved yet? And maybe won't achieve. I don't know. And then the one danger is, you know, you may change your view of them, or you may change plans drastically because of that. Now, obviously, there will be changes because you have to adapt to situations, but you got to try to look at them in a positive direction. You know, possibly next time I won't set myself up to these expectations, or next time we will spend our resources elsewhere. You know, as most of us, I'm not a rich man. I work a full-time job, trying to keep the bills paid, trying to keep the repairs on the house, which definitely get more and more challenging. And I think I've come to the realization that I need to concentrate more on me not being disappointed with myself, and let others rise or fall to the level that they're going to. Now, it's easy to say, a lot harder to go through with things like that. Hence, that's why I have these walks. And I'll make this a two-part because it's hard to keep anybody's attention, you know, to a 10-minute video. So this will be ending part 1. Let the sun shine in. Oh.